Extending the DC universe some 20,000 leagues under the sea, Aquaman takes place post-Justice League, though you wouldn't necessarily know it, and we'd all rather forget 2017's Super Team cutting shut, right? Oh, sorry. In any case, keeping things standalone seems wise in a film already stuffed to the gills. Although it's our third encounter with half-man, half-fish Arthur Curry, this is partly framed as an origin story. It's also a war movie, and a quest narrative, and a revenge yarn centered on the film's B-villain. It takes two prologues for Momoa momentum to kick in, one involving Arthur's parents, the other a Harry Potter-esque aquarium incident. Despite the staggered start, Act 1 is enjoyable, light on its flippers, whether it's Momoa's flexing his muscles and eyebrows to his own guitar riff, or Kidman staring down a dog. Problems arise when our hero is sucked in preparations for war that are bubbling in Atlantis, to which he is the rightful but reluctant heir.
Hey, wait!
What?
Shouldn't we have written it down first?
I memorized it. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
What did you just say?
Something trident.
Visually, the water world building is full of dazzle and detail, but none of it feels particularly lived in. A niggle not helped by the plot whistle stopping us from one sea kingdom to the next at the speed of a drumming octopus. Momoa and Kidman aside, no one here feels larger than life. As antagonist Orm, Patrick Wilson does a few sly squints, but broad isn't his forte, and the story cries out for a bigger, big bad. Ocean VIPs Willem Dafoe and Dolph Lundgren meanwhile have a little to do but ride around on a hammerhead and seahorses, respectively. However, the action scenes reinforce Amber Heard's Princess Mira not as a sidekick or a tag-along love interest, but as a superhero in her own right. If her and Momoa's bickering is more forced than flirty, sparks fly when they're ganging up on the bad guys.
What are you doing?
She never parachute!
Redheads! You gotta love them.
When all of the chess pieces are finally in place, we get a climactic clash big enough to choke a kraken. Spectacular as it is, it's not always clear who's lancing laser fire at whom and which army of squid-headed soldiers we should be rooting for. Aquaman's echoes of Marvel hits like Black Panther, and the Thor series don't do it too many favours. But compare its embrace of escapism and sense of grandeur with the posturing gloom of Batman vs Superman or Justice League's weedy spectacle, and it feels like a step in the right direction for the DCEU. What's more, its hero's former joke character status is kept well at bay. We give it 3 stars.
Show off. I could have just peed on it.